helping myself. Auction fever, auction fever. Am I being greedy? What am I doing? This auction fever's taking over me. I'm just getting too excited. I wasn't even recording. You little stinker. So good afternoon and welcome to Auction Fever, double trouble episode because there's two cars this week, two cars, and I'm going to try and buy them both. Auction Fever, Auction Fever, Auction Fever, yes. Auction Fever, Auction Fever, Auction Fever, yes. So, two cars at the sale. I'm going to jump in, I'm going to screen share again so you can see what I'm looking at. We're going to spec check the cars, we're going to see what they retail at. So let's go into the auction. The first car, it's a car we love, a car we do really well with. It's a Porsche Cayenne. It's an older Porsche Cayenne, so it's not as new as maybe what I'm trying to buy these days.
So why buying it?
But it's a great one. It's a high specification one. So I'm just going to find the car. It is on page 2, waiting for a video to come through. So here's the car. Here is the car. You can see it's a Porsche Cayenne. It's a 4.2, and what particularly interests me about this car is if you look at the guide price versus the retail price, there's a huge margin potential, Now what that normally means is, you can see there, so cap of 16.8, retail of just shy of £25,000. That's a lovely margin. If we were to buy that car, it's going to give us an £8,000 potential margin. Now again, I've mentioned this before, less prep, less VAT, less advertising, less all the costs. It's still going to leave us a nice lump. But again, it's what can we get it for? So just going to have a look at it here. So we're looking at the vehicle. My man in the hall, he's going to appear in this window here. He is off to go and do a video of this car. So it's a 2015 on a 64, registered before March. Video's just come through. Good time to cut to the video.
I'm at the Porsche. No inspection report on this one, so the old-fashioned way. The tyres are okay, all over 4mm. She's pretty tidy on the bodywork. No light damage. Looks like she's got decent spec. Pretty good down this side as well. Black indoors. No obvious marks on the seats.
Ventilated seats, is it?
I'd say for its age and mileage, pretty tidy. Auction grade 2.
So it's in black, 5-door, diesel, automatic, it's got a V5, MOT expires next year. In fact, first thing that we're going to do is going to do an MOT history check. Let's just have a look at the MOT history. Last MOT was tested in January, no advisories, which is fantastic. Previous MOT had tyres advised, that's fine. Previous MOT had a bit of condensation, but mileage all stacks up. It's not done a lot of mileage in its life. So we're going to go back to the auction screen now. And oh no, in fact, we're going to spec check it. In fact, I've already spec checked it. Gotta be honest with you, I've already spec checked it. So if we just go to the spec, it's got a mega spec. It's got a mega spec. Now, one slightly worrying factor is that this vehicle has 5 owners and its most recent keeper's only had it for a year. 4 former, so 5 owners. It's not horrendous on a car at that age. Car's just over 10 years old, but this is the thing that's absolutely making me moist. It's making me moist. It's got £18,500 worth of optional extras. So we can pay extra to HPI to let them tell us what the car's got. I mean, it's got the 21-inch turbo design wheels, 3.5, active suspension management. It's got nav, it's got full leather, pan roof, comfort memory, Porsche entry and drive, so that's keyless entry, keyless start, metallic paint, xenon headlights, PDLS in Porsche speak, heated front and rear seats, phone module. It's got the roof rails, drip rails in aluminium finish, digital radio, heated windscreen, crested headrests, comfort lighting, steering wheel heated, service. The list goes on. It's got £18,500 worth of options. This car is getting me excited. So what we're going to do now is, as per usual, we're going to jump onto Auto Trader. We're going to see what it says the suggested retail price is. I'm not disputing what the auction is saying, but we've got to do a sanity check ourselves and just make sure that it's right. So I've lost the auction page. Where's it gone? Okay, so now it is suggesting our vehicle should retail, as I say, at 24,869. So if we go in mileage order, so there's one on at 32.5 at Porsche. Wild. Although they might get it because they're a main dealer. Next lowest mileage car then would be ours. And then there's one on at 28. There's a 70,000 miler on at 24. There's an 80,000 miler on at 21. How much more would you pay for a 24,000? For a 60,000 miler over an 80,000 miler? Would you pay an extra $4 grand? I don't think you would. Sitting at 96% of market, and then there are some cheaper ones here. I think that retail price is optimistic, and I think the market and Auto Trader's retail price is being skewed by this one that's advertised here and this one that's advertised here. So based on those two cars, Auto Trader's algorithm is saying that this vehicle should retail for more than what it should. However, I don't believe that any of those cars are going to have the level of specification that this has, because what Auto Trader isn't doing at this stage is taking into consideration that extremely high level of specification. So if we go up at the minute, it's saying, yeah, spec not confirmed. So spec not confirmed. Okay. I think this car, looking at the market to sell quickly, wants to be 22,995. I'm saying, because I want to buy this. I I don't want us to flop like we did last week at Auction Fever, where we didn't end up buying. This car's got a guide price of 17. 19 grand. 19 grand. 19 grand's the limit. We know the rules. The rules are, if it goes more than 19 grand, I'm not buying it. So £19,000 is the limit for this vehicle. I'm excited. I've got Auction Fever. It's early on in the sale as well. The sale starts in 16 minutes. I'm going to check the video in a second that you've already seen. But we've got the fever. We know where we're at. So £19,000 is the limit. And I'm going to want to retail that at 22,995. Okay. Where are they going to start the bidding?
Right, well, number 317 is the Porsche Cayenne. It is the S edition, 60,000 on the clock, issued at 49. Plenty of spec. For me, this is the nicest car of the day.
I mean,
we're going £200 increments. Let's start at £14,000.
There we go.
14.2 straight in.
14.2.
14.4, 14.6. 14.6, that's in the room. 14.6.
14.8.
15,000. 15, 150, 350 in the room. 15,350 in the room.
15,550.
750 in the room.
950.
750, 950 online. 16,150 in the room.
16,350 is us.
16,350, 550 in the room.
750.
750, 950 in the room.
17,150.
17,150, 350 in the room.
17,550.
17,350, 550 online. 750 in the room. 17,750. 950.
Come on.
18,150, 350, 18,550.
Fucking hell. It's running.
19, sorts that out, 19,000 in the room, £19,000, 19,1, 19,1.
I'm going more.
19,2 online,
The limit's 5.
19,3, 19,4.
Oh shit. I've got 19,6. I've got Auction Fever. Shit. 19,8. What am I doing? Shit. 20 grand. What am I doing?
20,000, 20,001, 20,001.
Got to pull. Fuck.
Yes or no online, 20,001.
I'm out.
Once.
I'm out.
Third and final.
Bollocks. 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 I wanted that car, man. Why didn't I go a bit more? Am I being greedy? Am I being greedy at 20,100 quid? So I'd have gone another 100 quid. Let's just mute the auctioneer for a minute. That'd have been 20,200 quid. The fees and delivery would take another 600 quid. So we'd be at 20,800 quid. And wanting to put it on at 22,995. I've made the right decision. I've made the right decision. I've made the right decision. Even if we 23,995'd it, I've made the right decision. Because that would have left us £3,200, less the VAT. Takes us to about 2,700 quid. I think tyres, it probably didn't need tyres, but it's an 11-year-old Porsche. It's going to need something. It probably needed brakes. It will have needed something. And there's not enough in it. There's not enough in it. There's not enough in it. There wasn't enough in it. I went well over what I said. Whew. Take a breath. Let's wait for the next one. Right, the next car. The next car. This one's super exciting. So, it's a Range Rover SVR. Here she is. Here she is. Never had one, I've always wanted one. And wow, these things look cheap now. That is guide. Now again, I don't expect this car to make guide. I expect this car to make well in excess of guide. But let's do our research on it. So let's click on it. Let's have a look. So it's got good service history. Service at 17, 25, 29, 41, 51 and 59. It's a one former keeper car, which means 2 owners in total. I'm excited. I'm excited. Auto Trader thinks it retails at 31. Cap retail says 26,750. In terms of prep, it's going to need a set of tyres, as you can see. Specification, it's got pan roof, damage report, it's got some trim, it's got a few trims, chips, seat cover. I mean, that's all very easily done. A little bit of a damage on a rear lamp, that's not end of the world. A little bit of corrosion on the alloys, again, not end of the world at all. And it's saying the decal on the front badge has come off a little bit. That's not bad at all. Let's have a look. 2 HPI on this vehicle. Let's have a look. So, it's not really got big spec. Saying it's got carbon fibre veneer, so it's got carbon trim, 4-zone climate, Corris grey. I like the colour. A lot of this is saying it's standard, but it's got sliding pan. One former keeper. This is nice. This is exciting. Again, I'm excited. I've got auction fever. Come on. Come on. So let's just quickly look at MOT history. Again, MOT history on this one. Useful website here. Again, you might have used it before. So MOT, so it's got tyres are worn close to legal limit. We know that because, again, we've just looked at the tyre reports. We're going to have to put some tyres on it. Probably aren't going to be cheap. You go through MOT history. That's exciting. I'm going to look up at the video now.
Right, mate, so it's in the line, so it's quite hard to do a video. But she looks quite nice. A few surface scratches around her. We've got a little bit of a scuffed here. Black indoors. Pan roof. But yeah, a lot of car for the money.
So let's look at the SVR to market. LP16 HRJ, done 65. So LP16 HRJ, done 65. LP16 HRJ, LP17, sorry, HRJ, done 65. So what Trader's saying is a part exchange, 22.5 with a retail of 31. Let's actually look to market. So let's look price-wise first of all. So the cheapest one's 27.5. It's on at 28. It's then suggesting I should be 31, done 65. I do think that potentially ours wants to be cheaper, wants to be more in line with this one here at 27,995. Okay, let's have a look at them in mileage order. So, yeah, do you know what? I'd love to 29,995 this car. Maybe that's too cheap. I think that's where I'd want it to be. Beat the market, beat the world, and get a quick sale done. So let's just adjust the filters as well. Just got a plate either side because there's quite a lot of these out there. Okay, let's see what that does to things. So again, let's look at mileage. So as we go to 60, in fact, let's go to price. So if we're at 65, we want to go 29,995 to compete with that. I really do believe we do. I do believe we do. Okay, so what's my limit on this car? What's the limit on this car? Cap and clean. $25 and a half. 25 and a half with fees, and inevitably it needs tyres for us to try and achieve that price of 29,995. But auction fever could kick in. We know the rules. The rules are we don't go over what we say. But auction fever sometimes makes the rules go out the window. I set my limit for the Porsche at 19 and auction fever took over and I went to 20. I've set 25 and a half as a limit for the Range Rover. I'm just going to revise it up to 26 and a half. It's official. 26 and a half. It's got a guide of 23,750, so that'd be 2,750 into guide. But I'm raising the limit to £26,500. Again, I'm going to jump back on in a second. So come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. SVR. 26.5 grand for it. Let's go. Let's go.
And the next one, number 333 is the Range Rover Sport. It is the VA SVR. Wow. History to 59, 65,000 on the clock. Let's go in twos, 22 to stop. 22. 22,000, 22,000 round about the 22,000 round about the 22. 2 straight online, 4 in the room. 22, 4 in the room. 6 online, 8 in the room. 23 online, 2 in the room. 23, 2. 23,000 about the 23, 4. 6 in the room. 8 says no. 23, 8 online. 23,800 about the 23,800 about the 23.
Come on.
On sale. Goes once, twice. 23, 8.
Come on! Yes! Yes! Come on! We've bought it! We've bought it! I'll tell you what. Come on, auction fever! Come on! We missed the first one. We won the second one. She's gonna... You stink. You little stinker. We're gonna be in an SVR. We're gonna be in an SVR. Yes. Please subscribe. Hope you've liked the video today. Come on. Yes. Where's it gone? Where's the auction gone? 1 second. Where's the auction gone? Have I come out of it? Come out of the auction. What am I doing? I'm helming myself up here.